Hey everyone, welcome back to my Dinar Daily YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. Let's start the today information on Dinar. The reason why nobody's been able to complete the economic recovery, which are the reforms, is because the rate hasn't changed. Government formation is the linchpin to the rate change. Iraq's political crisis is surrounding one man at this time. Former Prime Minister al-Maliki refuses to step aside as a candidate for leader, shocking his allies and deepening division within Iraq's government. Maliki is dismissing U.S. Trump threats and pushing forward. Now the coalition faces a dangerous choice: force him out and risk internal collapse, or keep him and risk angering Washington. Either way, Iraq's leadership is headed towards a high-stakes showdown. T964 and Nokia have announced a partnership to modernize Iraq's telecommunications and digital infrastructure. The infrastructure to handle the digital cross-border payments function hasn't been built yet, and it is vital to contain transaction costs for any currency revaluation. Coupled with an exchange regimen, that's us. The RV is not going to happen this year. It simply can't. Still building out infrastructure is something that will continue for quite a long time. Currency exchange back office, I've never talked about it. Well, indirectly, I've said there will be stations, cubicles, private banks, whatever you want to call them. Just don't call them exchange centers, because they're not that. They're going to be working with banks. That's probably what he was talking about. I read the news, and I give my analysis on it. I don't expect people to believe all the news, because some of it I don't either. Deciphering the news is not easy. I read the news, I give my option, and I hope you enjoy it. I don't come out here to provide false hope to anybody. I give my analysis on things. Trump threatens Iran from the heart of Baghdad. Quote, the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad posted a picture of U.S. President Donald Trump on its official X account on Saturday, accompanied by a statement regarding the stance on Iran. As stated in the image caption, President Trump was clear in asserting that the Iranian regime cannot continue to destabilize the entire region. We don't know when the government is going to be formed. There's very little news. At the end of the day, they're keeping the rate change very classified. They're keeping anything that could be used to analyze to help you know when the rate is going to change, such as when the government be formed. They're hiding all of that from us. There are little to no clues. There's like no clues at all coming out. They've got this thing under very tight, strict measures right now. They could have this whole thing structured to where they give us little to no news until the day the rate is going to change. There are reports that someone is going to exchange for $59,300 US per million dong at the end of the month. This is the figure that the bank gave them. Their possible exchange is scheduled for the 1st of next week. So we will find out if this is true or not. I still think the rate will be way higher than that. There have been rates populating and disappearing on bank screens. What about our timing? I talked about the 28th of February. Now, between now and then, I think this is what we're looking at. The U.S. ready to use full range of tools to counter Iran's destabilizing activities in Iraq. That right there is most likely the reason why we have not seen the rate change yet. Trump on Iraqi Prime Minister. We have some options on that. Even though Trump can't force them to choose who's going to be the Prime Minister, he can try to influence the selection. That's something you usually don't want to see happen. But it's easy to see why it is that Trump would even get involved with the Iraqi Prime Minister's selection. You know the old saying? You get two birds with one stone. That's what Trump is doing right now. He's dealing with Iraq and Iran with one stone. There's no sense dealing with Iraqi if Iraqi is still going to have influence in Iraq. That's what Trump is trying to stop. Vietnam has been having a corruption cleanup. 2 infrastructure projects, 2 reducing currency in circulation. All my contacts tell me it will go the same time as the dinar. There's no hype. They've been really quiet about the monetary reform items, but we know all about them because we've been studying all of these things. Reforms advance steadily, and I believe the results are emerging quietly. Remember what Ulak said when they did exchange rate change. He said it was effective immediately, and that's what I would expect to happen again. No fanfare, no hype, just bottom line. We're just going to see it happen. I think that's by design. The supreme religious authority in Najaf announced this Wednesday evening that the crescent moon of Ramadan has been sighted, and therefore tomorrow, Thursday, will be the first day of the month of fasting. Maliki, Mr. Delusional, he wants to be the Prime Minister of Iraq. Trump doesn't want him to be the Prime Minister of Iraq because he's brainwashed by Iran, because he's loyal to Iran, because he steals from Iraq for Iran. Oh, the sanctions that would be put on Iraq, IMO, are the worst I've ever seen. They're not going to do anything important during Ramadan. The country of Kuwait did perform their currency reinstatement during the religious celebratory period of Ramadan in 1991. Kuwait did their currency revaluation on March 24th during their Ramadan period, which started on March 17, 1991. So your statement is completely incorrect. When people are incorrect, we will take the time to help you get correct. That's what this is about. Some good news. 3 blows to Maliki in one night. His closest ally signals a retreat. It appears that the bloc supporting Maliki is shrinking day by day. We read that the framework has already begun discussing the alternative to Maliki. It appears that more and more resistance factions are gradually distancing themselves from supporting Maliki and moving to the opposing side. We know for a fact that if this election had gone smoothly, we would have been at the bank by now, and this reinstatement completed. But how can the CBI justify the reinstatement and the swap out of the notes in times like this? Instability, not knowing the future even of the direction of the country. And we all know that if Maliki should be the next prime minister, Iraq would take a drastic direction down the toilet. Redemption Center staff, we know that some people have already been told to be in the Redemption Center at 9:15 in the morning on Thursday. That gives me hope for a Thursday start, Thursday emails, Thursday set appointments, and possibly Thursday exchanges to start, according to what I'm hearing. Thank you for watching.